Hey, what's up, guys? Diggin Dave. So this is kind of some breaking news. Just wanted to make a video on it. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube talking about this. It's probably because this news literally just dropped. I just seen a video pop up on YouTube, so I searched it in the search bar. U.S. Mint to stop pennies. This is May 22nd, 2025. You know, a couple months ago, back in February, President Trump talked about stopping penny production back in February. Well, the U.S. Mint has continued to mint and produce pennies this year in 2025. But this video just dropped 27 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. There's multiple videos 4 hours ago as I'm recording this again on May 22nd of news articles and people talking about U.S. Mint will stop making pennies. This is the first I've heard about this. So let's go ahead and watch this video really quick. This is only 30 seconds long. U.S. Mint to stop producing pennies.
If you've got pennies laying around, they're about to become collector's items. The U.S. Mint has revealed it just produced its last order of penny blanks. That means no more of these after those are done. The Mint says it costs about 4 cents to produce 1 penny right now. That's the reason for this. But opponents say the penny helps in charity drives. They say, let's ditch the nickel instead, since the 5-cent coin costs 14 cents to make each one of those. U.S. Mint.
A nickel really costs 14 cents to make, and it has a 5-cent face value, and a penny costs around 4 cents. That's crazy, though. So the U.S. Mint they're not going to accept or make any more blanks, which, you know, a blank is used to then, you know, stamp the coin to produce a coin. That's crazy. And then I saw this article, guys. U.S. Mint has made its final order of penny blanks. Will stop producing the coin when those run out. Well, how many penny blanks do they have? Millions, billions? I mean, how many penny blanks does the U.S. Mint have? Says the Trump administration says making sense doesn't make sense anymore. The U.S. Mint has made its final order of penny blanks and plans to stop producing the coin when those run out. So I wonder if they have enough. Do they have enough penny blanks to make pennies for a few more years? Is 2025 and maybe next year, 2026, going to be the last year? Is next year, 2026, going to be the last year that they produce pennies? Its final order of penny blanks and plans to stop producing the coin when those run out. A Treasury Department official confirmed Thursday, which today's Thursday, the 22nd. This move comes as the cost of making pennies has increased markedly by upward of 20% in 2024, according to the Treasury. By stopping the pennies production, the Treasury expects an immediate annual savings of $56 million in reduced material cost, according to the official, who was not authorized to discuss the matter publicly and spoke on condition of anonymity to preview the news. Yeah, in February, Trump announced that he had ordered his administration to cease production of the 1-cent coin. Well, we know since February, the U.S. Mint has continued to make 2025 pennies. They've made hundreds of millions of 2025 pennies. But guys, this is concerning. And this is why I've been continuing to stash away penny boxes here and there. I currently have 27 penny boxes sealed and stashed away just here in my office. Leave a comment down below, guys. How much longer do you think they're going to make pennies? It says that the U.S. Mint has made its final order of penny blanks, which, you know, like a blank planchet, the metal disc. Well, now it's just, you know, the copper-plated zinc planchet. They're no longer, you know, pennies haven't been made of copper since 1982. But what do you guys think about this? That really stinks, because as a coin collector and coin roll hunting, I love pennies. It's only $25 a box. You can find wheat pennies, you know, wheat pennies, Indian head pennies. It's just kind of it's kind of depressing a little bit. Let's watch this one really quick.
Penny will soon join the The penny will soon join the ranks of the 3-cent note and the double eagle, a coin worth $20. So today, the U.S. Mint, which prints and manufactures...
Yeah, right there. That's what a blank looks like. I have found blank planchets coin roll hunting. I think I found one nickel blank planchet. I found a few penny blank planchets over the years. I've never found a $50 blank planchet, but it's just the metal disc. Most of you guys probably know what a planchet is, or a blank.
Our country's physical currency announced that they have made their final order of planchets, or penny banks. And once those run out, that's it. No new pennies are being made. A Treasury Department official shared that news anonymously with the Wall Street Journal.
But another question is, there's billions upon billions of pennies in circulation. Every year they make hundreds of millions of pennies for the past how many years? 50, 60 years, maybe longer. Each year they've made millions and millions. Sometimes there's been some years they've even made over 1 billion pennies, like the 57 and 58 wheat penny. I think some years in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, they made over 1 billion pennies for just that one year. Philadelphia, Denver, there's 2 different mints, San Francisco. The question is, once they use all these penny blanks, they said they're no longer going to produce any new pennies. Will pennies still remain as legal currency in commerce? Can you still use pennies? Can you still get penny boxes? Are they just saying that the U.S. Mint is no longer going to make pennies once they run out of the blanks? No more new pennies? Or does it mean they're going to stop the production of pennies like Canada, and then, stores and places are going to expect you to round up to the nearest 5 cents, and places are no longer going to accept pennies or the 1 cent coin? Leave a comment down below. Do you guys think it just means once they run out of these penny blanks, no more pennies are going to be produced? Or once they stop making, once they run out of these blanks, is it just the end of the penny? Is there going to be, are pennies, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm kind of rambling, but are pennies going to still be accepted at the gas station, grocery stores, restaurants? Can you still use a penny, or are they going to say, nope, 5 cents and up, we no longer accept pennies to pay for something? I don't know.
So the penny costs nearly 4 cents to make, although it is also the country's most popular coin. Officials expect an immediate savings of $56 million in material costs. President Donald Trump announced in February that he would be ordering the mint to stop the
back in February.
Production. I know I'm torn, because it makes sense if you're a business owner. In any sense, it makes sense. But at the same time, I'm like, the penny is just there. It's part of what we know.
Well, and how many times have you been at maybe a gas station or a grocery store, and they have those when take a penny, leave a penny, when it's like, it's $12.81. And
the thing is, though, most people don't give a darn about a penny. They throw it on the ground. But me as a coin collector, I look for double dies, errors, varieties. I've sold pennies that I found coin roll hunting for hundreds of dollars. My most valuable penny I ever found was from 1988 Denver. It had the flared G on the back. Really nice condition. I sold that for over $1,300, and I found it in a penny roll from the bank. So I really wonder, once they use all these blanks, they say we're done producing pennies, no more new pennies are going to be made. Will we still be able to order penny boxes from the bank, pick up rolls of pennies? Because like I said, there's still millions, hundreds of millions, if not billions of pennies in circulation from over the years. I really wonder, or if it's just like we're cutting off the penny, you can no longer get them at the bank. We're not making them anymore. It's just goodbye to the penny,
Yeah. I'm curious how that part's going to work out.
I guess they have enough of them in circulation. Isn't it weird?
See, he right there, he just said they have enough of them in circulation. I agree. There's so many pennies floating around.
Go to other countries where coins are worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So you go to Europe and it's like a €2 coin, but in your head, you'll leave a tip and feel weird about it being just like
one
coins,
coin.
And you're like,
actually,
that's.
I've never been to Europe.
Doesn't Canada also have like the toonie or loonie? What's it called? Like the $1 and $2 coins?
It's not
I'm
bad.
taking your word
Well,
for it.
yeah, and it depends.
It feels weird.
It goes the other way in some countries too, where inflation is high and like money's not worth much,
Yeah,
and
you
you're
have
just
to leave a pile.
Yeah, well, these guys are just kind of talking, but leave a comment down below, guys. I just saw this video pop up and I wanted to make this video on it. U.S. meant to stop producing pennies. I guess they made their final order for penny blanks. And once they use those blanks, they have no plans to produce any more pennies. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and keep on digging.